My name is Jonathan Hastings, and I'm here to introduce you to your next sheriff. His name is Hambone Rohn. He's sitting right next to me.
Hambone.
Hambone.
Odie Bob.
It's Jonathan.
I'm Hambone Rohn. I got a new hit album out called Thinking on the Feeling, but I'm running for president of Florida because Hambone's been in jail. And Hambone don't like jail, and Hambone knows how to fix the prisons. You know? I didn't deserve to go. But Hambone needs a job.
Hambone, why do you want to be the sheriff?
Well, you see, I don't have a job like I was saying, but Jerome Rohn, my brother, and Tyrone Rohn, and little Simone Rohn, well, they ain't got jobs either. And I figured this is the best way to help family. It's all about family.
Family. That's what Hambone Rohn stands for.
And having my own car finally.
And having his own car finally.
Hambone!
After the video went online, Hambone became a viral sensation, over 12 million views on YouTube. This once fringe candidate has become a legitimate contender for the office of sheriff. Now, I finally secured permission to interview Hambone himself, so we're here in Hambone's lovely
Get
home
your ass back here, bitch!
to interview the man behind the video.
Hey.
Hi,
I was asked for a right hit, but that'll do, baby.
I'm Hambone.
Oh shit,
You're
there's a
Hambone.
camera!
This is
I'm
Hambone.
kinky, bro, but let's go. Well, here's the thing. Hambone was in jail a little while back. I'm sitting there in jail, and I ain't got no pants, and I ain't got no smokes. And I say to myself, Hambone, what can you do to make this prison better? And I'm sitting there. And I say to myself, Hambone, you run for governor. And there we are, gonna be sheriff, gonna have my own car and everything. Well, Hambone comes from a big family. Got my brothers Jerome Rohn, Tyrone Rohn, Mo Rohn, and little sister Simone Rohn. And we've been in bands throughout the years when we haven't been in jail, you know. It's hard to get it together, but our first band, me and the brothers, we were in this doo-wop band. We called ourselves the Vanilla Tears. And, well, that was going somewhere until we got kicked out of the First Baptist Church in Ocala, Florida, for a very long story involving Jerome Rohn and a little girl. But now Hambone is in his super country group. Call ourselves Hambone Rohn and the Rohn Tones. Our new album is Thinking on a Feeling. It's not available to the public yet, but the big hit off of that is Boo Stained Tears. Now, this is a very important album. It's kind of like poetry. I like to call myself the working man's poet. Now, I don't think anyone else has ever thought of being called that. That's what I'm, the working man's poet. Yeah.
The working man's poet. That's a great title. Are you considering running under that, Hambone, the working man's poet?
Well, that's going to be up to Odie Bob there. He's my campaign manager. If you have 50 cents for the payphone, I'll give him a call. He's down at the Kinko's. Maybe he can put that on the billboards and what have you. But that's going to be up to him.
My name is Jonathan Hastings. Got my undergrad degree here in Houston in Rice University, just in political science. Political theory master's from the University of Texas at Corpus Christi. Politics is my life, it's my family's life, it's in all my brothers and sisters' bloods. And 2 brothers, 2 sisters, we've all been involved in campaigns or volunteering for campaigns, political work in some respect. This, though, hopefully could be the first one for our family, you know, please. That actually, our family's history in politics goes all the way to post-Civil War Reconstruction in Mississippi. My great-grandfather, Obadiah, ran. This is kind of funny. I don't know, can we put this in or not? But it's a story about me, not about the candidate.
Okay.
Anyway, he helped a dead man get elected in Mississippi for sheriff. And, I mean, it just goes to prove that you can't keep a good man down, and Mississippi is pretty fucking stupid.
We met the other night at the bar. I was telling him about my plans for government. And then he says, well, I know all things about government. I can help you out, man. And we've been together ever since. This is about Wednesday.
So
Yes, ma'am.
you met this guy at a bar and it was just a split-second decision to run for sheriff.
That's how Hambone rolls, darling. Hambone's all about the people.
People.
People need Hambone.
That's great. So tell me a little bit about the policies that you'll be backing with Mr. Hambone.
Oh, I'd love to. Thank you for asking. Let me tell you about our drug plan. All right, it's a very proactive drug plan. It's 13 steps. Step 1, you gotta listen with your ears. Step 2, you talk with your mouth.
Yeah,
Step 3 through 13, you have the city. It's in the trunk. The keys are just right there.
Sudi, that's Sudafed, right?
I'm not a medical doctor.
Okay, so do you want to go ahead and tell me a little bit about 3 through 12 in that supposed drug plan?
Well, first off, you're a little off. Step 13 is for America, because if this man is for anything, it's about the kids and America.
The kids. That brings up an interesting point. I wanted to kind of clear the air with you, Mr. Hastings.
Sure.
Now, I found this out, and it's a little bit disturbing. According to Megan's law, Mr. Hambone can't be anywhere around children. Is that correct?
First off, Megan's law dictates that he can't be within 250 yards of any school, not children.
Oh, okay. Don't children...
Use your fucking ears. Schools, not children.
I'm trying to listen with my ears, just as you indicated I should. Don't children usually occupy schools?
Fuck, am I a school? How the fuck am I supposed to know what's going on in a school?
Well, I'm sure you went to school. You had to be a child at some point.
Look. I am not the focus, okay? Mr. Hambone is the focus. Let's get back. Let's stay on topic, can we?
So, Mr. Hastings...
I accept your apology, by the way.
Wasn't given. Mr. Hastings, why are you on this campaign? Why do you do this?
Because I fucking love people.
So you mentioned you want to expand the light rail. Tell us more about that.
Hambone loves trains, mainly because I can't drive, but, I just like, woo-hoo, who don't like trains,
So you also have a policy where you want to make it legal for convicted felons to adopt 17-year-old Korean girls. Can you tell us more about that?
If they don't do it, who the hell will? You want a bunch of little woo-hoo running around, without any supervision whatsoever? That's not a world I want to live in, girl.
That's very specific. And can you tell us your thoughts on abortion?
Sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you.
Okay, and what about your thoughts on gay rights?
Hambone wants everybody to get laid. Just keep them away from me. I don't like when they get all touchy.
That first part was definitely something I think we can all get behind.
Don't want them getting behind me either.
What's our strategy? It's nothing special, but it is special. We're going to go out, we're going to meet the people, we're going to press the flesh, we're going to have to fundraise, of course. These things, they aren't cheap, but we've got a good candidate. That's not going to be a problem. Okay, I want you to say 3 things. If anyone asks you a question you don't know the answer to,
okay,
it's right for Houston.
That's 4.
That's the first one. The second, because that's what they taught me at church.
They taught me not to come in there.
The third one, because it feels right.
That's Hambone's slogan right there, buddy.
Okay, so because it's good for Houston, that's what they taught me in church, and because it feels right.
All right, I can do that.
Okay. So, should you or should you not increase mud taxes in any of the peripheral areas of Houston?
Because it feels right. So what do you want from your sheriff?
Well, I know running the sheriff department is really hard and you have a lot of pressures on you, but I would like to be able to know that if someone calls 911, someone is answering the phone, that they're not put on hold and they're not made to wait.
What's 911?
What's 911?
Yeah.
I thought that was
Is that a
universal.
gang thing? So, it'd really help out the campaign if we could get just a little bit of money, just a check made out to cash. I can take it down to the liquor store today, and we can get Hambone in the office. I don't like this chair. It's like I'm from the future.
But don't you have to be a police officer to become a sheriff?
You'd think that would. But you know what? Andy Griffith wasn't a real policeman. He was a sheriff on TV.
No, I'm gonna call security. You need to leave.
I'm gonna take your balloon then.
We're really kind of jazzed about this. We're meeting a local businessman. He's a Mason, so he's in a charity. He's a local leader. I think he's a JC. I know he's in the Chamber of Commerce because that's where we met the first time. He owns a dozen different dry cleaning facilities. I know he's a huge donor in the public library system. So this goes good. I mean, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I know Hambone's fine, but yeah, this could really push us over the edge.
Yep, got a big meeting today. Mm-hmm. So, Is that official?
Yes.
You know, Hambone can keep a secret, and we got 10 minutes before my meeting.
Excuse me?
Just saying, you know.
It's just not gonna happen.
What if I gave you $50? So, you know, what can we do to help your business, you know?
If you could have the police stop inspecting my dry cleaning business every 2 or 3 days, that would make a marked improvement in my sales.
But, you know, you gotta support Hambone, too. What are you gonna do for me?
Give you 24 pounds of cocaine next Thursday?
Fuck. Fuck! Are you fucking serious? Wait. Fuck, we haven't seen him in 3 fucking days. No, man, they found the fucking LoJack in a Walmart bathroom.
Oh, you're so crazy! Oh.
Crazy old girl, shit.
That's why you're such a cutie.
Odie Bob is Leona, and my new wife.
So, tell me, how'd you meet Hambone?
Well, I was one of those cocktail waitresses at Hubba Bubba Dubba off of Highway 60. And so he was just minding his own business when I came up to give him his order, as usual. And well, he looked at me with his deep set of eyes that he had, and he's like, oh my goodness, you are the cutest little thing I just seen today. I was like, oh. He was such a sweetie to me. And right then and there, he just got down on his knees, popped out an onion ring. I don't know where from, but he did. And he proposed to me. He's like, honey, like this onion ring, my love never ends for you. And I just had to say yes. Oh, he is the man of my dreams. In those 5 minutes, I knew something was gonna be big for him.
Leona is the best thing that ever happened to me. We met at the car wash in Biloxi, and our eyes met. She was dressed like Elvis, young Elvis, and I was a little drunk, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was on methamphetamines, and she was just the most beautiful thing. It's funny, she stole my wallet. So I was chasing her down, and you know, our eyes met, and that was magic, man. You know, we got married that next day.
Why am I happy Hambone's married? Fuck, it's good for the fucking campaign. It's not only good for the campaign, it's good for him. He has needed this kind of stable relationship factor in his life his entire fucking life. He's a piece of shit. This woman here, Leona, 1 or 2? 2. Leona 2, salt of the fucking earth, man. She's pure as the driven snow. I've never seen a more innocent woman like this, ever. And I've met well, let's just say I've met a lot of his former wives. So, am I happy about Ledna II? Yeah, I'm happy about Ledna II. Fuck, every part of me is happy about Ledna II. So, moving forward, what are we gonna do about this? We're gonna fucking win. We're gonna bring it home for America. Okay, so we are 9:15 at Temple Emmanuel. You're gonna apologize to the rabbi and his family and his ancestors. At 10:15, immediately after, we're gonna have a prayer breakfast with the clergy of... God damn it.
So you're excited about getting married?
Oh yes, my kids are gonna have a daddy again. Well, see, I have 4 kids, 3 sons, 1 daughter, and they're each named after the place that I conceived them. So there's Jimmy John, Papa John, and Long John Silver Jr. Those are my 3 sons. And then my daughter is Dominoes. And I think he's going to be a real good daddy.
That's adorable. So do you think you'd make a good sheriff's wife?
Oh, I would be so supportive of him. I would go with him on those ride-alongs because I love that. Woo! Except I'll be in the front seat instead of the back seat like usual. I won't do that for him. Well, because he won't arrest his wife, right? Oh, no. So I'll be there when he ever does a drug bust or have some money confiscated. Just, you know, we'll just take it away from him. There's no problem like that. But I think I'll be real supportive of him.
You sound like you would. I think you're going to be a great couple. I think it's going to work out lovely.
Okay, that's not on, is it? So I don't see a light. Look, between us, I can't stand the fucking bitch. What's her, Leona Lada? Look, she sucked my fucking dick in the parking lot while Hambone's inside changing his shirt. And he's had that shirt on for a week. I don't understand why he needed to change it then. I don't know why she felt the need to suck my dick then. But she did. God, she'd suck a golf ball through a garden hose, but I cannot fucking stand her. She brings so many elements to this campaign that I cannot fucking stand. Why he married her, I don't know. Is she gonna end up in the trunk of a car somewhere, maybe in a swamp? More than likely. But goddamn, I gotta get that fucking bitch away from this campaign. She's fucking poison. Okay, first off, you fucking blow my mind. I mean, you are fucking out there, but you are right here, but you're fucking out there. My master's thesis was on your thesis critiquing Immanuel Kant's Critique of Pure Reason.
Yeah.
They just fucking, I mean, just,
I know.
Where does it come from? Does it come from here?
Yeah.
Does it come from here?
Yeah.
Does it come from both? You're gonna be on this fucking team. I don't know what you're gonna fucking do, and I don't fucking care, but you're gonna be fucking doing it.
Great.
You and me are gonna be fucking doing it.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Shit's happening. Tyrone Rohn, what do I say about T? This is what he lets me call him T every now and then. He's a political genius. He's a master at his craft. He is, he's done more for the party in this state than anyone. Probably next to Oliver Wendell Holmes. He's just he's an amazing person. He's an amazing mind, he's an amazing person. He's got just dreamy eyes. I don't know where to stop talking about how the greatness of Tyrone Rohn.
Me and Tyrone, man, we had some adventures back in the day. You know, we go down to the, swimming pool, hang out. We go to the movie theater. We burnt down this church this one time. We'd go horseback riding. We did all kinds of different things. I'm glad as hell that he's involved in this, and I couldn't be happier. Just, seriously though, don't let him near your house or where you live.
Number one, corruption in the police force. Definitely want to crack down on that. Secondly, we want to make sure that we make harsher penalties for all crimes committed throughout Harris County and the city of Houston. Last and certainly but not least, we want to also make sure that we minimize the drugs circulating around in the city of Houston today. We want to make sure that our youth has a fighting chance to be the best that they can be.
Yeah, he's one of the most highly decorated officers that this state, maybe this country, has ever seen. After he did 2 back-to-back tours in Afghanistan, he came back to protect Houston. How does one do that? Well, he's been decorated twice. I know he's been shot 3 times. I know once there's this rumor that he literally jumped from one building to the next just to catch a jaywalker. I don't believe that, but this guy's real. This guy is the real deal. Super cop.
I'll tell you one thing, I don't give a hoot and fucking shit about his fucking criterias or his bona fides. He was a cop, big deal. He ever been shot by a cop?
Yeah, yes, the corrupt cop. He has been.
He brought down some corrupt police officers?
Yeah.
Well, fuck him, okay? Because you know what? I don't like holier than thou types.
What are you gonna do to defeat your opponent? What can you bring to the table to defeat your opponent?
I'll tell you what I can do. I can kick his ass.
Okay, probably not. Probably not. I think he used to play football or something.
He's a little fucker.
We have a problem. One fucking man. His name is Linus DeMille. You can help me with this problem. I need to know what the fuck he has. I need to know what he's doing. I need to know where he is and where he isn't. I need to know what he doesn't know when he doesn't know where he isn't. Does that make sense? I need you to get balls deep and figure out what the fuck this guy does or doesn't know. We need photos of you and him. Are you game?
I'm down.
There might be some anal carnage, but we'll get there when we get there. You're a good man. You're a good man. And yes, I am a fucking idiot.
Look, I don't know why everyone's so pissed off. I mean, it wasn't even my idea. It was Tyrone telling me, He's like, he was rewatching the 92 Olympics in Barcelona, and he says, why don't you do the thing that, Nancy Kerrigan, that motherfucker. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do that. So, I don't know why everyone's so pissed.
Fucking ain't right.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Glad you all could join us. As you all can see, I was violently attacked last night at about 8:30 p.m. by my opponent, Mr. Rohn. There's no place for that. Simply no place for that in the civil campaign. If my opponent, Mr. Rohn, would simply offer his hand in an apology, I would gladly accept, and we can move on.
Look, he's not really forgiving me. I beat him in the leg with a pipe. You ever got hit in the leg with a pipe? It fucking hurts. I wouldn't like you if you did that to me. So, look, Odie Bob, I don't know if this thing's working or not, but I just want to leave you a message, man. Leona's gone. She left this morning, took everything. Took my beer steins, my flasks. She took my blender. I'm done with the government, man. I don't want nothing to do with it. It just brought nothing but sorrow. I'm gonna get high on some mescaline. I'm gonna go sit in the bathtub.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. He's not in a good spot. He's not in a good place right now. And I don't like seeing him like this. I mean, you spend so much time on the campaign trail, especially for, a campaign of this nature. You make friends, you have relationships, and it's breaking me up to see him like this, certainly. I know it hurts. I'm with you. She was a part of this campaign, she was a part of me. But Leona #2 is gone. She's never coming back. But you don't have to do this alone, man. You don't. I'm your best friend. Hambone, this is the one and only debate. It's tonight. It's in 38 minutes. It's in 36 minutes. This is the final prep we're gonna have.
Alright.
Do you have to fucking smoke right now?
Gotta pick some up on the way, too.
Okay. I'm just gonna go over a couple of real quick questions. Just I don't want you to memorize an answer. I just want you to have something in mind.
Hambone goes with the flow.
Okay, well, drugs.
Yeah.
No, drugs. How are you going to keep them out of schools?
Why would I want to do that?
We've rehearsed this. We actually have a plan. We've gone on record with our plan. This is when you talk about our fucking plan.
I mean, the plan where we take all the money from the city?
That's not the fucking plan we talk about.
We're going to take it down to the track and double our money at the High Line.
Man, that's not the fucking plan. It's not the fucking plan.
It's the world's fastest game, Odie Bob.
All right, you ready, baby? You ready?
Yeah.
Do this?
Yeah, man.
We got this. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna beat that eggplant up.
Okay, no eggplant. No eggplant, no jigaboo, no nothing. Let's just do this. You ready?
Yeah, let's kick his ass.
All right, is there any more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, television audience, thank you for tuning in to our debate tonight for Harris County Sheriff. We have with us the two candidates, Detective Linus DeMille and Mr. Hambone Rohn. And before we jump into questions tonight, I think I will allow them to make an opening statement. We'll start with Detective DeMille.
Good evening, Nasha. Detective DeMille here. Again, active duty officer for the past 25 years. And again, I'm running for your sheriff this year.
Thank you, Detective DeMille. Mr. Rohn, an opening statement. I'm well tonight, Mr. Rohn.
Looking good there.
Thank you.
What you doing later?
I am sure I'm busy.
Busy with Hambone.
Mr. Rohn, if you don't mind making an opening statement, and we can move on to the question part of the evening.
You got it, darling. This is real simple, folks. Vote for Hambone is a vote for America. Hambone has been around the block, and he's been arrested on the block. And he's been to the big house. Hambone knows how prison works. That makes me the best sheriff. Plus, Hambone needs a job.
Okay, thank you. Well, we'll jump right into the questions then. Crime in Harris County has been steadily increasing for the past 3 decades. Detective DeMille, what would you do to decrease crime?
Well, I'd like to start out by, of course, first implementing crime programs within our school system. Because, of course, a better future starts with our kids today.
Thank you, Detective DeMille. Mr. Rohn, how would you decrease crime throughout the county?
Well, that's easy as hell. We just got to get some alligators. We deputize the alligators and we put them in the black part of town. That's where most of the crime happens. You know it. I know it. He knows it. The alligators, you know, they can smell out the bads and the goods, you know. And, you know, it's just like a dog, you know. Your dog barks at some strangers, not others. It's an alligator, except it's an alligator and it will bite criminals.
Okay, just to recap, Mr. Rohn, you're proposing unleashing alligators in a minority part of town.
I'd put it in the white part of town, but they're not the one breaking the law.
Mr. Rohn, are you afraid that some of the audience and perhaps television viewers as well would really consider this as another form of murder?
Look, Hambone's not a lawyer. He's just running for sheriff. He doesn't understand the law.
Okay, so to recap, we have Detective DeMille proposing school programs, and Mr. Rohn, your plan is alligator detectives.
Yeah.
Great.
Hambone won that one. Next.
Next question.
I don't think so.
Police corruption has been a huge issue in Harris County. Mr. Rohn, I'm going to turn to you this time. What would you do to deter police corruption?
Well, you know, what one person calls corruption, another person calls a tip. And I say we just standardize this thing, you know. You get the cops to come over your house for a domestic thing, you know, it's $10 tip. You know, you got, teachers piddly-winking on one of the little kids, you know, it's a $50 tip.
Are you proposing that citizens pay for police officers' salary through tips?
If you want good service, you got to pay for it. Saves money for the taxpayers. I don't get what the problem is.
Well, some people would say that it would actually increase corruption.
It's all, they can write it off on their taxes. I think. I don't know how taxes work. Hambone has never paid taxes.
All right. Well, thank you for that interesting proposal, Mr. Rohn. I think we understand. Detective DeMille, same question. What would you do to decrease police corruption in the force?
Miss Asha, of course, with corruption, we like to start internally, of course. Again, I've been an officer for 25 years. We like to bring in more officers like myself, the rest of my team here. And again, we like to do away with corruption from the inside out, starting with ourselves, working outward.
Thank you, Detective DeMille.
Boring. Hambone won.
Mr. Rohn, you mentioned that you were not allowed near schools, and that might allude to something pointed in your past. I have statements saying, or records, excuse me, claiming that you were convicted of having sex with a 15-year-old girl. What makes you think someone with this kind of record is qualified to be sheriff?
First of all, honey, Hambone wasn't convicted. I bled out.
Excuse me for getting the technical terms mixed up.
And another thing, it's not the years, it's the mileage.
Oh, what the hell?
You know?
Where did you guys find this guy?
Hey, fuck
why
you.
is this guy even sitting up?
I'm
Why is this guy
Hambone.
sitting at the table?
I'm the working man's poet and I deserve to be here. You know, I don't like your tone and I don't like you and I'm a little drunk. So, why don't you...
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think that went really well.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that went really well?
Hell yeah, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I forgot to say because it feels right. I'm sorry. Go get it next time.
Please do not kick any more handy-capable children. Please.
But that's what the people want.
That's the last one. No, I don't know what's going on. I got a text about hour and 15 minutes ago. Something's going on. Something big is going on. They want to meet. They want to let us know there's some kind of an announcement. I don't know what it is. I just think it's kind of fucking weird that they're giving us a heads up.
I've been accused of being a member of Black Panther organization over the past few years, late 70s, early 80s, late 80s, early 90s, late 90s, up until about 5 years ago. I just want to let you all know that it's true. I am an active member, or was an active member of the Black Panther organization, and I did some things. I didn't do some things. I was accused of a lot of things, some of which consisted of killing Boy Scout kids, killing a few cops, none of which can be proved. So as far as I'm concerned, innocent. Just like to let everybody know today that I will be withdrawing from the race, and I'll no longer be running for sheriff of the Harris County Department.
No, Linus DeMille dropped out. It's just us. We're pretty much running unopposed right now, except for the two major party candidates. It's just us. The young people love him. I mean, it's amazing. He makes an impression with them. They make an impression with him, and it just works.
Excuse me, man. Can I talk to you for a second? Oh. So I know you guys, you're working on a project for the city. I know you guys are busy. This looks really nice. I just wonder if maybe you guys could help me out, get my name out there through your connections in the government, and help me get voted in.
I don't think we can do that. We're government employees. That might not be so good for our jobs.
Fuck you, and especially fuck you.
Oh crap! Hey man,
you've been riding my ass since I got here.
Fucking cut you, man.
Hey man, no, this ain't cool. This ain't cool. Oh, that looks cool, man. Can I play with that?
Sure.
Oh man, how does it work?
You just turn it on and grind it.
Hambone's not allowed legally to use one of these.
Well, that's okay.
Oh man, you're
legalities?
There you go.
So
I put it on. Oh shit. You know what? I'm gonna leave that to the expert. But you know what? Why don't you vote Hambone for government? I'll get you a brand new one of those.
It just works, and it all starts with the youth. Reminds me of a trip. Last week, we went to I'm not a doctor, let's call it an institution, a facility, and he really hit it off with the fucking crazies, specifically the schizos. Is that the word? I don't know what the fuck they're called. The fucking crazies. Goddamn, they loved his ass.
So you've decided to endorse Hambone?
As a matter of fact, yes. Taking some time out, to actually get to know Mr. Hambone, sitting down, had a real heart-to-heart, I decided to look past all of the shebangs and everything in front of the camera and actually get to know Mr. Hambone. And when it came all down to it, I realized Mr. Hambone here is actually a pretty good guy. He actually means well. No, he comes off...
This son of a bitch, when you get here a few drinks in him, he's a wild man. I mean, I've never seen anybody put him back like that. The stories he told me, shit. I mean, he didn't tell me any stories. He didn't tell me any stories at all.
Yeah, we'll let the courts decide that.
Don't touch me.
All right, here it is, election night. All the fucking hard work, everything, all the sacrifices that we have made, all the blood, sweat, and tears, all of the dead babies, all of the dead prostitutes, it all comes to fruition tonight. Let's fucking do this!
The election for sheriff has been very interesting with a character named Hambone Rohn running. That being said, folks, with 90% of the precincts polling, it shows that he has not received any votes. We're ready to call the election tonight, and it goes.
All right, did I fill out the paperwork? Yes. Did I fill the paperwork out in time? Yes. Did I send in the paperwork? No, I didn't. We went on we went on like a fucking 3-day bender. I ended up in Tennessee, and I don't know where the fucking paperwork went, so I just assumed I mailed it in, but God only fucking knows now. Is this my fault? We'll never know.
Yeah, here I am, Tijuana, with all that money. So yeah, I stole $514. That was all that was left from the campaign. Just live the sweet life here in TJ, which works because I can't go back to the United States anyway. So, yeah, later, bitches.
Odie Bob sent that to me about 4:30 in the morning. Not only did he take all my money, took all my drugs, and he didn't even fill out the paperwork to get us on the ballot. So it was a big waste of time, but Hambone's not mad. Got lots of projects coming down the pike. Me and my brothers, we're making a new album, and we're going to do some movies. Now that we've been doing this, we're going to make a gritty reboot of Teen Wolf 2, and we're very excited about it. So you don't worry about Hambone. Hambone's going to keep on keeping on.
Things got a little crazy, to say the least. And so I tried to do the responsible thing this morning. Woke up, made sure, there was some kind of protection, and I found my condoms had holes in them. And can't find my cat. Pickles is MIA. And so I got a little worried and went looking for him, and he's gone, along with my car. So I tried to, check my bank account, see if I could get anywhere without my car, and all that's gone too. I don't know how he did that. He sure plays stupid. He's pretty smart. So that being said, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant with his child, and I still want to believe in him, but I don't know. I just hope I see Pickles again for real. He needs his diabetes medication.
Blue stained tears on my pillow. I'm lonely, so lonely, all alone. Blue stained tears on my pillow. Help me, sweet Jesus. I'm stoned. Like a Mexican driving around with a broken refrigerator in the back of his pickup truck. Darling, you are everywhere I look. You said you loved me, but you slept with my best friend Bill. And I thought blue stained tears was all it took. Blue stained tears on my pillow. I'm lonely, so lonely, all alone. Blue stained tears on my pillow. Help me, sweet Jesus. I'm stoned. Darling, I had to kill you. Because you lied and you pawned all my stuff. Now I'm sitting in prison. The jailer's taking me to the chair. And I know blue stained tears ain't enough. Blue stained tears on my pillow. I'm lonely, so lonely, not alone. Blue stained tears on my pillow. Help me, sweet Jesus. I'm stoned. I'm drunk.
Okay, Hambone, they're going to ask you this tonight. In 5 words, why would you be a good sheriff?
I don't know. Odie Bob. Did I do good?
Well, technically, I think Odie Bob has a hyphen, so that would be one word.
Do not. I do not know. Odie Bob.
What the fuck are you paying me? Oh, you haven't paid me yet.
You're supposed to make me win.
Yeah.
Look at that flag right there. When you are down and out and troubled, just remember the great state of Florida.
That's the fucking flag of Texas, you idiot. We're in fucking Texas. Oh, I can't say that.
I thought that was Puerto Rico.
That's Puerto Rico.
No, that's Italy.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Puerto Rico.
Oh shit, I don't know. Just chill the fuck out.
Puerto Rico, Texas, America.
America. I'm going to be the president of Texas.
Okay, well, you can't be the president of Texas, but...
Why? There was a president of Texas once. I looked it up.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Bring it back.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so, as sheriff, You think that Texas should be its own country.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. Let's just we're muddling
That's
this up.
ridiculous.
No, we're muddling this up.
Where are we going to get oranges? Where are we going to get our maple syrup? Texas can't get those. You're not even thinking, Odie Bob.
Oh my God. Exactly what drugs are you on right now?
I took some Quaaludes, but that's it.